Well, hey gang, how you doing? Jonathan here for Tailhunter Sportfishing, and it's time once again for the Mexican Minute La Paz video fishing report, coming to you from La Paz, Baja, Mexico, and covering all of the fishing action for our Tailhunter Sportfishing fleet for the dates of the 20th of July through the 27th of July 2024. Wherever you are, hope you're doing well. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for spending time with us. And if you like what we've been doing all these years, please don't hesitate to give us a thumbs up, a like, and don't forget to subscribe. Well, we just put out all of our fishermen, sent a bunch of people to the airport, and now I'm driving back to the beaches. It's early morning here in La Paz, and I'm here in my car. It's been a while since I've done one in the car, but you know, there's just no place else to get some quiet time right now. They're doing a bunch of construction over in our offices and people going in and out. At our place at home, there's kids running around outside as well, so a little tough to get away. And so this is my, so to speak, cone of silence, so I can do the fishing report this week for you. Anyway, let me tell you what's been going on. We had a full moon this week, and usually most people cringe about that, but given the kind of fishing that we've had the last couple of weeks, where it's been really iffy, really picky, tough fishing, no two ways about it. It's been very difficult fishing. Can't put my finger on it, but I'll tell you what, this last session that we had since the last report, fishing did get better. I'm not going to say it's great, but definitely somewhat better than it has been the last couple of weeks. You know, to be honest with you, I'll tell you what, it's been erratic. I don't know how to put it any other way. This is more like springtime fishing right now. I thought we were heading into summer, looking at warm water species, looking at more Dorado, maybe some tuna, a lot more billfish, all of the stuff that we catch during the summertime when the waters are warm. They kind of got lockjawed and we started getting cold water fish again. Go figure that. I mean, we're catching yellowtail again, amberjack, pargo, cabria, pompano, trevally, all fish that are colder water fish. We're getting pargo lisa that are normally schooling up and spawning in the springtime, like April and May. They started biting again. We've got 20 and 30 pound yellowtail that are biting. In 30 years down here, I have never seen a yellowtail bite in July. It's almost August, and here we are catching colder water fish. You know, I will say that I'm hearing all over Mexico that the weather is just, it's very unpredictable. They had a drought going on that everyone was worried about. Now they're getting floods. They've had big heat waves, and they've had cold spells, very much like it is in the United States. It's just very different. Weather's all over the board. So, you know, all we're doing is trying the best we can. You can't catch anything if you don't have a line in the water. Our captains are working really hard. The fishermen are being very patient and understanding, knowing that, well, it's fishing, but it's definitely not what it usually is this time of the year. I did say that it got a little better. As a matter of fact, well, you know, it's not what it should be, but I have been getting some limits in, and I haven't said the word limits in quite a few weeks actually, but there are some little schools out there producing some nice Dorado, and there is some action. But you know, one boat can be getting fish, the next boat can't get a single bite. They go to the same spot the next day, and a hot spot turns into a cold spot. To give you an example of how erratic the waters are, I got in the water the other day, stepped in off the beach, and water should be about 85 degrees right now. I stepped in there and it was honestly cold. I got goosebumps. That's how cold the water was. I walked down the beach about 100 yards, stepped in the water. It was like stepping into bath water. That's how different it is from place to place. And you've got cold water in one spot that's cold, green, and dirty. And then the next, you go a couple hundred yards away and you've got clear blue water. I think the fish are mixed up. We're certainly mixed up. All I can say is we're trying, we're doing our best, and everyone's getting some fish. It's just not what we expect, not the species that we usually get, and not in the quantity that we usually get. Stay tuned. I do have some good fish to show you in the fishing gallery, but hopefully things are going to get better. Like I said, this last full moon, fishing actually did get a little better. Roosterfish. I know a lot of folks are asking about roosterfish. You won't see any roosterfish pictures this week. Normally we don't get roosterfish this time of the year, but that's not to say they're not there. It's just that nobody's really fishing for them right now, so there could very well be some big roosterfish around. It's just that I have no pictures this week because nobody was fishing for the roosterfish, but they could be there. Anyway, I'm Jonathan for the Mexican Minute. I'm coming up to a stop here and a bump and more construction zone, so I better sign off for now. Stay tuned for the fishing gallery. I'm Jonathan for the Mexican Minute. You take care. God bless. Take care of each other. We'll catch you again next week.